Okay guys, can you hear me? Okay. So this demo is what is a worm. Worm is a cosmetically challenged poodle. She's not a toy, she's not a teacup. She actually came out of minis. Her mom and dad were over 16 inches tall, so she's a dwarf. So we get lots of guesses. We get Yorkie, we get Chinese crested, we get Maltese. She does have the little ears that stand up. But this is a little fun demonstration, and she hasn't had a fresh bath, so forgive me. But Worm has her own style. So she's always blinged up. She is a major diva. So she always has her hair color. She always has bling. She wears false eyelashes. She has jewelry on. She has a full wardrobe. She probably has more clothes than I do. So what I'm going to do, since she already has color, is I'm going to change the color so you can see how that goes on. And then we're going to put in some of the Glamour Bands and her top knot and show you how easy those are. And then we're going to do a little bit of glitter. I think that's what we're going to do there. So first off, she's got the color that's already in her is from the AirFlair. So I'm going to redo it with that, but we're going to turn all this pink, more of a purple blue color, just so you guys can see it. All right. So the AirFlair is a marker airbrush system. It's really easy. It's like my blow pens and my airbrush had babies. So you have the little hand piece and the markers. You just push it in all the way. You turn the compressor on, and then to get the color out, you just put your finger over the hole in the top. Put your head down so they can see. See how fast that is. Put a little bit of color and then you brush it through. A little bit of color and then brush it through. I don't know if y'all can see the back. There we go. Like I said, just a little bit at a time and brush it. I usually start from the front and work back, but since I'm behind her, we're going to go this way. And you can see that we had the pink on there, we did blue, which then turns it to purple, so you can layer your colors, like so you can ombre. Like you could have done it all pink and then come back and just done a little in the front and ombre it. It's really easy to do. And this is non-toxic. It washes out in about 3 baths. It'll fade each time you bathe her, but it'll come completely out in about 3 baths. I'm just trying to make sure I cover all the pink up. And now what I'm going to do is, I like the purple that's in this, so I'm going to go back with the pink so I can add a little bit more purple in there. She got food? Ready? So you can see how easy that is, and it'll dry in just a couple minutes. Alrighty. So we got her color in there. So now we're going to do the Glamour Bands, and these are really good for holding up the hair like over the eyes. on your little pull-up dogs. They're also really good for people that want to grow out the pull-up. And you know, you get that spot where it's too short for a ponytail, but then it's too long to leave, and then the owner cuts it. So these are really good for that. So they are on a little, I'm pulling off here. They have a little tiny rubber band on the back of them. So they're really good for going right over the eyes. I'm actually going to do the dark pink. You can take them off and rethread them, so you can reuse them. Stop. Okay, these may be a little crooked. I'm coming from behind here. Does that look close up there? Close to even? Okay, so these are on a little threader. You're just going to put your fingers, if I can get my fingers to work today. I can't even get my fingers to work. There we go. Fingers through the threader. Then I'm going to take a section of hair right here in the front. I like to use my rat tail comb for that. I'm going to grab this hair, pull it through the threader, and then you hang on to one of these beads, slide it to the hair, then you grab the bead and pull the hair through. I like to take my fingers and kind of help it when I'm right above the eyes. They're in there. Okay. Like I said, these are really good for holding all that hair, but you can use them for like earrings and stuff too. So again, you pull the hair through the loop, slide the bead down to the hair, hang on to the bead, and pull the hair through. And see how that one's a little crooked? You just hold the hair tight and you can kind of slide it up and down while you're moving it and put them wherever you want. Ain't she cute? Take her ponytail holder here. And these come in a bunch of different versions. She had the little pink ones with the rhinestones in before. All right, now I'm gonna pull her a ponytail. Now you could do, like you can stack and like keep doing these so you can just use those. I like to put them in the front just to hold the short hairs, and then I come on up with a ponytail. Now Worm is 14, so she gets what we call the old lady bouffant. Stop. So I comb everything forward. And I tease it up, and then I hairspray it. And I have several little Yorkies I do this on. Sorry guys, I can't see her face from back here. I do the poof up and then I pat down. I have two little Yorkies that are really thin haired and we do this. So now she gets one last thing. And I've actually reused this pair about 3 times. She gets the false lashes. We use the Aleene's Tacky Glue because it's water soluble, so it's going to come off in the bath, and it's non-toxic. This is probably the most fun part. And my glue is almost empty. So I put a little bit of glue on here. And I stay about a 1/4 inch above the eye. So more like where the brow line is versus the eyelash. I told y'all she's a diva. And I just take all the extra glue and wipe it off with my finger. Now you wouldn't like do this and set them straight in a cage. You want to let that glue dry. Once the glue dries, she is like one of those that rubs her face on everything and her lashes stay. But you can't let her rub her face until it dries. So normally like a client's dog, I would do this. Then I would finish up the feet or toenails or something like that. I'll give her just a little bit of sprinkles. So I'm gonna do a little bit of hairspray, glitter. That glitter's apparently been, oh, I'm sorry, where am I bunkering the head with it? Apparently this one's been wet. There it goes. Well, normally she would get more glitter, but my glitter is not working. And I like to do the glitter like in top knots, like you spray a light hairspray and the glitter and then another hairspray and it kind of holds it. But you have to be sure your clients aren't like glitter phobic. I like her eyelashes to go up a little bit because then she looks angry like the complaining lady. And that, you guys, is a worm. Any questions?